It is time for that day of the week already, or actually technically that day of the month, where we have our release Shadowfest. So, we're gonna go over them fast before we actually make any financial decisions, guys. Mostly because I do believe this character is a bit of a doozy. I did actually take a bit of a sneak peek before actually starting this video, but we are looking at a hell of a character. And why do I say hell? Because she has a new ability called Hellfire, which, from my understanding, is a bit obnoxious. Raises on crit chance or whatever, and Hellfire does 1% of target's max HP for 10 fucking seconds. We now have one of the officially strongest characters in the game. Why am I saying this? It's pretty simple. When you have a character that deals percentage damage, every other character in the entire nutshell of the games becomes half useless. Because percentage damage will typically do more than base damage. Now, while I understand, if you... Because I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not necessarily anything like super crazy when you like put it on paper, or like there's characters that do more than like 1% of damage. The problem is that this is like a really easy way to like clear bosses, or like clear through some like through some BS, and I do believe she's actually gonna kind of pop off a little bit because her entire kit is very interesting. We're gonna actually test her out a little before actually summoning on them, and I do not believe there's any boss quite yet, of course, because you know there hasn't been any like events released, but. If any boss has like a resistance to Hellfire at all, this entire character will kind of be thrown under the bus. I was not expecting such a strong effect from them, and I'm not quite sure what their effect really does. If it's like removable or what it is, but 1% of health is really not that much when you kind of compare it to other kind of things. Because it's like 1% of attack is one thing. Like if you stack it multiple times. That does start to being like, okay, so that's like an extra attack or whatever. That does stack up, but that is really not that much of a big deal. Bleed was always kind of mediocre, but percentage of max HP is different. Because it will always scale the same, and it will always take the same amount of time no matter what. So, it is, again, one of the most busted, and honestly, it is one of those things that I looked at and I was like, what? Are you serious? But let's actually see the limitations. It is considered a status ailment. During the effect, ignores defense once every 5 seconds and inflicts damage equal to a percentage of the target's maximum HP. Hellfire damage limit, 100,000. This already is a bit of a cap. This is bad, actually. This is kind of bad. What? Never mind. I think it's pretty ass. During the effect duration, ignores the defense once every 5 seconds and it inflicts damage equal to a percentage of the target's maximum HP. The limit of its damage is 100,000. So, this is actually pretty shit. What? During duration for every 1% crit rate exceeding 100% crit rate. Oh. What? Raising crit damage limit increases the damage limit for damage dealt when a critical strike occurs. Is this new? Is this specific to your crit typings? That's interesting. Actually, might be better than I expected. Okay. So interesting. So. Raises on crit damage by 30%, further grants 3 parry. Parry is like essentially like a counter, so whenever you hit them, you get like some damage counter. She hits 3 times, and she has a lot of stuff, honestly. She does have like quite a bit. I originally thought her skill was going to become a little bit useless since it was only crit rate. It has the cooldown of 1 second every single time an enemy takes damage. But she will basically have 100% crit rate by whatchamacallit, in 10 seconds. So this actually will scale really hard. And I do believe this is permanent, since it lasts 60 seconds, which, unless they can cleanse the buff, it is pretty good. The third wave grants an ongoing issue recovery buff on all allies as well, and then raises attack, raises her own attack 50%. This is honestly a little bit of a bad kind of thing, but this I believe has the skills on it, so you have an option but to get it. This, in my opinion, is probably the most important one, and you get this one for free. But again, skills and stuff. Crit rate max grants overdrive crit rate max 50% on start of way and flex ongoing. Overdrive. Interesting. Do you know what I really wish we could do, and we still haven't done that. I would like to be able to actually see the stats on them. You hit 3 times, and oh, fucking what? Yeah, I guess it's not really that good. It is like 1% a second. The secondary one's actually more important than even the first one. This is fine. This is more important because this actually procs an extra stack of Hellfire. This only lasts 10 seconds, but each stack will increase your crit damage over time. Weaken Hint Technique, that's whatever. Furious Strikes further inflict slow. Is that slow not applied if it's like basic? Raises on speed and raises on attack by fucking whoa! What the hell? Damn. Okay. Inflicts on all enemies and then inflicts slow. No, because I always had like these. So my team has always been kind of like a mixed bag, not super crazy, but with the new character kind of with the new upcoming character, but with the new character, what we are going to be able to do is pretty significant in my opinion. Because if we kind of divide it, right, so we have Elf, honestly, it's going to be like this. It's going to be Aurora, I think probably Shadow is probably better. She's not bad. I want to kind of put her on that. Right. And then... Because realistically, the best thing you can probably do is kind of have like a multiple stacks on that. She hits really hard by herself, but again, you know what? I don't remember what she did. I think she was like a pretty strong elf. Recovers the speed based on number elf. Marine Blade, yeah, because if I think I probably want to build like a elf only team kind of thing. Because with the new character, it's gonna be like really, really, really gross, in like a good way. Because honestly, her's probably not the best option. Probably her, and then remove Beatrix. This is probably gonna be one of the strongest DPSer teams in the game. And it is because, again, she does well. She kind of increases speed, and she's mostly for elf allies. I'm still missing one of her copies. But I would like to see how she performs, actually. Want to go to... No, because I'll tell you this, by the way. They're actually still pretty good with your training center. They let you test her, right? We're gonna try her out now. Yeah, obviously I know. We're gonna go to my presets. We're gonna go with this one. We're gonna summon this one. We're gonna add her. Obviously, I know she's pretty good. I already have her, so we're pretty big chum. Beatrix is. I don't know if she's in like the thing, but again, Gamma is still has yet to receive her SS plus gear. I don't really think she needs it, but I will tell you something right now. This team is gonna be very bound to be very successful. I don't know how much it will perform damage-wise, but it will be very, 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 very strong. We're gonna have them on off attack. I just would like to see how much hypothetical damage she can do. – And even then, I'm still missing some stuff. Yeah, we're still missing, even then, we're still missing some stuff, by the way. Yeah. So, I'm cooked, by the way. Like, we're gonna start this battle, then we're probably gonna quit it real fast, but... Yeah, no, actually, we're gonna try her a little bit. And again, it will perform much better because it's a mono elf red team, and I already have most of it, so it definitely will be pretty optimal for me. We're actually... Wait, we get applied Hellfire? It's a little bit obnoxious. Crit rate, overdrive, okay. So we're actually constantly losing HP. It doesn't really matter too much, because I do believe she actually gives us an ongoing health recovery buff. And even then, holy debuffs, what happened to this man? Oh my god. Yeah, I've been meaning to really try out a alpha team because I know for a fact that it does a lot. Like, I'm gonna be so for real. This thing does a lot, but as you can tell, it's already losing like a significant portion of their damage. It is not losing as much as it really could be, and it is because of the damage limitations on it losing like 100,000 maximum HP. But let me see. We're gonna try her out. Post combo damage. What? So does she hit twice? Got that off. And that. Opposite that, and then boom. Just so it doesn't take an extra hit after that. Let me actually see here how many stacks she has. Race's crit rate, she's got 3 so far. Not as many as I would have expected, and I think that's because she's not really applying too much of her passive, weirdly enough. And I think some of it is kind of fading a little bit because of how it works. So I'm a little bit concerned on that. Yep, there's 100,000 a pop. But as you can tell, we got 3 stacks of Hellfire here. So they do actually stack, so that's a good thing. It gets 2 stacks of provoke, so what's her face? So she is taunting the character, so of course she's gonna hit her first. But it is very interesting, because it actually is not doing too much. We have permanent regeneration, which is helping us keep ourselves above like the 1 HP curve. I think certain tanks may not be able to actually deal with that, but I think Epsilon, since she has her personal HP regeneration, she actually will like stand pretty good. Bam, bam. Like that. Honestly, and even then, I don't think Beatrix is necessarily... She's like a good option to kind of boost up your stats and stuff, but oh, okay. She may not be quite the best in my opinion for damage. Invincibility frame doesn't really do much other than just I don't think I think it grants like damage outputs. And I think honestly, here's the thing. By the way, I didn't even really think about in accounting. Since the golem's actually not attacking, once I proc the ultimate, it won't actually proc my parry from Olivier. I can't remember if this one helps out with ult. I don't think it does. Pop it off. That. She is hitting damage cap fairly fast as well. I think she's actually gonna hit harder than even Olivier. Oh, no, she's not. But let's see this. How much is hit? Holy numbers! Well, I guess unholy numbers. She hit so hard! Holy shit! And like one thing I'll point out, although we're only halfway through the match, if she got because over time, like again, she's gonna perform better and better, and like obviously the damage cap is gonna be kind of hitting in here and there, but that is a lot of damage. And realistically, one of the things that is going to be definitely a little more... Yeah, she's hitting damage cap every single time. That is a little bit of a bad thing, because it kind of concerns me. And it's pretty simple because if we didn't hit damage cap, we might have a little bit more potential, but I'm concerned because she is even getting the extra buffs from the from Epsilon, which kind of also makes me a little bit sad. I wonder if we're gonna be able to get like another ultimate out of it. I think she boosts crit damage here as well. We have that, pop it up. Because again, the reason I'm kind of having it on like the slow mode is to kind of really see what is going on with her kits. Because she actually hits like an extra time after she does her ultimate as well, or this hit. She hits for 406,000 and then she hits again after. Like watch this, right here. Yeah, she hits again right there. She's actually hitting damage cap every single time, too, which is kind of impressive. If we're actually able to get like another ultimate from her, it's gonna be like really good. And again, this could perform much better if my Gamma and my Beatrix were higher awakened tiers. Because again, she actually boosts up like a character randomly. I'm concerned what just happened. I don't know why it froze. She actually managed to get another one off too. That is crazy. That is a lot of damage actually. I'm so sorry. What is the max damage that Rem did? I gotta go check that out. Hold on. 11 million damage is a ton. I don't know if it's enough to be called like the Oh, that is different one. Is it this one? Maybe this one. Hold on. I need to pull it up on my channel. I don't know why I have them. I get lost with that type of stuff. It's just confusing. Nope, this is definitely it. Nope, that's also not it. What? Yep, I found it. Okay, so we're actually checking out how much. 2.9 million on her, then we're gonna move around. And, yeah, okay, so we got 7.5 million from Delta last time. Honestly, you know who wasn't doing shit? Gamma. I genuinely think if I replaced, well, the problem is, like, the synergy is really high, but it doesn't really matter if, like, your character's trying doing enough damage. I'm a beast for real. Yeah, the elf kind of thing is not really too busted on that. Is the problem? Because it definitely boosts up the stats, but it doesn't really do as much as you think it does. Not really. Damage is multiplied by that. Recovers the SP is nice, but I think the other stuff is probably better. We're gonna do that. Honestly, this might still be better, and simply because she may not do as much damage by herself, but even just the stat bonuses that she gets from her, because I think if she has high enough damage, yeah, because let me see, attack is 4,300. I don't think she actually boosts up her own attack. She boosts up her accuracy, and she boosts up her her speed and crit damage, I think, or crit rate. I hope she does have lower attack, so she actually will probably boost her rather than her stuff. I think Shatterat has pretty high attack. Holy what? It's kind of unexpected. I think that might be because she's kind of just A5 or whatever, but that is crazy. No, even then, that's not even that much attack. 26 times 5? It's like 100. It's like 100. She actually has, like, higher base. She's also, like, rank 22, so that doesn't really help either. Maybe that might be selling. Yeah, that might be a little bit rough on that. She does also help herself out with the damage cap on Hellfire. I thought it was originally going to be more busted, and actually reading into it, it really isn't. I think it's a bit of a sell. If you're kind of like an early player, this unit is not bad. Her effects are pretty good, and I think as a character, she's fine. Hellfire doesn't do as much as I think it does. Honestly, if anything, I would probably boost it up a little bit more. Maybe 1.5% to do 150k, because again, it is passive damage, so I think that would probably help out a little too much on early players. But up to 150,000 damage is really, if you're like not able to like live through the damage, you're not gonna get away with like living like the 30-40 seconds, because it is just a little bit of damage on top of a little bit of damage. And again, the problem with her is that she actually does not actually get as much benefit as I thought she would from this. The cooldown is really bad. Ishan Hellfire, because she's actually applying it to allies as well, which is probably a more PvP based character, but that was A5, which just impresses me how kind of bad that ended up being. Granted, we got like 7 stacks at like halfway through the match. She ended up hitting damage cap like really fast, actually. Like, extremely fast. So I'll give her that for sure. She's also the new rank 22, by the way, so you may be aware that we have the new rank. So, but as not necessarily like a hater on Olivier and like a fan of Alpha, or yes, a fan of Alpha. She looks good. She's fine. We're gonna be summoning her. I think. Financial decisions may be misguided, but I definitely think she's okay. I definitely think she could definitely be better in certain prospects. Her Hellfire really should probably do a bit more extra stuff and things. Her 3 hits is pretty good. Her parry would probably be where she'd actually pop off more, to be honest with you. I kind of messed up there. She actually might actually be popping off even more than I even think she would. Especially if, I don't know, how does parrying work? Let me double check. Because if parrying is, every time you parry, like, it's like damage or whatever, that might be really good. But let me double check. Group, not group. It's under the battle. Status summon special effects. That is one of the effects that was, I believe, introduced by, I don't know if Beatrix, not Beatrix. I think actually it might have been Beatrix actually who introduced that effect. It's either Beatrix or Alexia. Or not Alexia, actually it might have been Iris, I think. No, it was Mundane Man, actually. I believe it's actually Mundane Man, actually. Let me double check. So I remember something like that, at least. Can I check? Honestly, I think a really nice filter would be for be able to filter somebody that has like skills such as like parry, for example, would be pretty neat. I don't think I've ever upgraded my mundane man, but I do believe he has a parry skill. Yeah, I believe he has a parry skill somewhere. Slow, evasion, cancels attack buff and effects on enemy for the looks actions. Slow effect on self, and that. No, who had the parry? Who is the first person with a parry? Is it? I don't think it's Iris. But I don't. Is it this? Is it this one? Yeah, no, she has parry. Recovers 1 HP by 50% and further grants 3 parry. Look, so she has that. I don't know if she was like the first person to have parry, but she is one. Setting that aside, let's actually check out what it does specifically, because I never really even considered having it, because like half the units don't have it, so it doesn't really affect me so much. Provoke, unleash, steal threats, parry. When damage is received during the duration, nullifies the damage in the effect once. What? That's bad. I thought it was like counter damage. That's just an immunity, like an immunity shield, basically. That's decent, and like demon powers crit rate increases damage by 50%, and then crit rate by 50% and speed by 50%. So this actually would probably do better if you can actually give it to somebody else as well. So definitely will pair them Aurora and Shadowra with her. I think she's gonna perform better that way, at least. If not for the fact that my Aurora is basically like a support at this point. Which is kind of crazy, really, thinking about it, but... Let's actually see. Because I'm... Again, the problem with some of these characters is that they do so much, sometimes, that they don't do stuff right. Hellfire and Overdrive. Overdrive, additional damage after strike combo. Yeah, because it's a... Because what I'm kind of curious about is there's an ability that we just saw as well. Overdrive, overconversion. During the effect duration, for every 1% crit rate exceeding 100%, crit damage is raised by 1%. I don't know where they get this information from, but this would actually be really good for my Aurora and my Shadowra if this effect gets like put on everybody else. But I don't know how to get this buff. Raises critical damage limit. Let me actually double check on her, right? Training center. I'm gonna let this run a little bit, then I'm gonna pause it, and then I'm gonna check what buffs they have. Okay, so she has overdrive crit rate. I guess we're gonna put that on. No, we're not auto. It really doesn't matter what I'm doing right now. I just wanna see like the buffs. Overdrive crit rate. No, that. So I'm seeing a new buff, but it's really not doing much of anything. And let me double check something. So she's... Oh my god! Hold on. I'm gonna let this match just auto, because everybody's actually getting... Because I actually did mention this before, and the thing about the characters is that, again, from my understanding, there is a point. Hold on, what is this number 3 thing? Because everybody's got that too. What is that? 3. Accuracy raises attack. That's pretty good. I don't know exactly what's raising the attack, but okay. Honestly, letting you this passive might actually overtake the damage on the other one. A little bit of extra crit rate. It is taking a little bit longer, obviously. And I definitely think it has to do with, like, they're definitely a little bit faster, so... Yep, you pop that off. Pop of Dodo Ultimates, at least. She's got a... Because she just hit for, like, 2 million, I think. How much you gonna hit? Tell me. Oh! Yeah, no, they are for sure doing even more damage just casually with them, because, again, one of the things that I think is, like, it's kind of like, not necessarily, I wouldn't say this is really, like, undertold, but it definitely is very fascinating, because, again, racist speed, racist crit rate, racist accuracy, all of this stuff starts stacking up, but honestly, in my opinion, the one that kind of is really crazy is the, I think the demon power kind of wore off. So it's a little bit sad, but again, whenever you kind of apply demon power on them, they kind of start stacking up really fast. And again, I think this will just naturally have more damage output. At A5, obviously, it's going to do like lots and lots of damage. I think, actually did like way more. Yeah, we actually did more damage output, and then our 2 other characters did like. She actually did better damage on auto. That is crazy. On top of that, we did like 7 million damage on top of that as well. Which, this could have been better. Genuinely could have been like a much, much better like damage output too on top of that. Because she works better in a non-elf team, which is funny to me. I don't know what it is with like some of the characters just working like. Hey, this gives, like, if you're an elf, like this thing, again, speed and then attack, for raises 15 seconds, further shields, and... Is that actually... No, that's a skill? That stacks up, actually. Because I kept noticing that actually stacking up and up and up. That is interesting. I didn't think that would actually stack up, but I guess it does. Fascinating. And it stacks up a little bit differently, so it actually doesn't last as long, but definitely interesting. Alright. Enough messing around. Let's get Alpha 2.0 demonic version, Olivier edition. Yeah, I've been stalling a little bit. I'm also not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I'm here. We're here. We're done. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. Yep, that hurts my soul. Yep, nothing. Nothing. Alright, y'all know how it is. We are gonna lose all our gems today, and I'm gonna cry to myself in my sleep. It's a 4.5% banner, right? Tell me it's a 4.5% banner. We're just not lucky. I hate this banner so much. Again, we have been severely lucky in like the previous ones. There we go. Okay. Watch this. All right. Come on. All right. I feel like a dog like barking out like that. Oh, another one. No, okay. Okay. Oh my god, there's no way! My brother, it's back to back to back! That's crazy! Oh my god! Luckiest demon in existence. Holy shit. Oh my god, that's perfection incarnate. I'm done, guys. I'm done. That is it. I'm so sorry. I wish this was like a longer poll. I am so sorry. I really wish this was longer, but at the same time, I really don't. Sort of fate trick magic drop. That's crazy. Dude! Do I have my... link account, no. I thought... Summon history. Yeah, no, because it's been crazy. I would just, call it those summons. That's just 3 pulls, bro. I had the same shit happen with fucking Zeta as well. Holy shit. Luckiest Master of Garden. Dude, I think my count is gold. That's crazy. Genuinely insanity. That's awesome. Man, I've had rough ones in the past. That is genuinely insane, though. Yeah, no. Oh, god damn. Again, I can give a warning. I've had really bad ones. Shadow, was 230. I literally did not get anything in 230 goals. I have never felt anything as bad as that. That was extremely terrible. RNG wise, I'm probably doing much better than most individuals. So, I am certainly the luckiest Master of Garden enjoyer. That is insanity. Yep, we're gonna kind of try and level her up. And then we run out of mats because you've been farming everything else but that one. We kind of already tested her. She handles well, but that's cool. I honestly, dude, I'm still I still haven't upgraded Sada's equipment, man. I still haven't, dude. I'm still missing upgrading certain equipment for certain characters. I'm still missing some. Watch this. I need to show you. Where's some Zeta stuff? Zeta. I'm almost sure. I'll level up right now. Because I've been just I don't know why I've been holding myself back. I have the mass. I just do not want to go click. I think they should probably make this an enhanced all the way kind of thing. That would be very nice to see. Because this is a little bit obnoxious. Again, I can upgrade 36 gears maxed out. I can do that. I really could. I just do not want to click them this much. But after finishing this up, I guess let me know how your summons have been going. 'Cause mine have been going crazy. As you can tell, I thought I was going to summon a little bit longer than others. I did suffer through the pulchra demolition of my my gems a little bit on Sunset Zero. And I would like to give it a bit of an update on that. The video for that is gonna be a little bit more delayed because I ended up finding out that I had to redo that video. I redid that twice and I messed up again. So it'll come out soon. I'm also waiting for Fulcrum to release, and I thought it was going to be today, as of the recording of this video on the 13th of March. But it was not, so what ended up happening is Fulcrum I thought was going to be released on one of the minigame events, so I could hint do a special get a summon on and stuff. Yeah, no, she's almost ready, so I also got a couple of comments on her stuff, because I would like to warn people, but it is going to be definitely a bit of a oof kind of thing. Because again, I summoned because of one shirt, but like fair warning to those that like are attempting to C6 like a character, that is definitely a bit of a way to go down the route. But setting that aside, thank you all for watching. I'm also going to upgrade this one actually, because that might actually been like an issue that we might have run into as well. But yeah, again, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day and stay safe.